This is what they are keeping from us, and this is also what they're not telling us because we are becoming so blinded to the fact that everything is real, it's natural, it's healthy, like stupid analogies in that way. But even the people on the news who subliminally, try to keep everything, you know, kept under control and just subject you to this perfect world, they're even telling you how what you are consuming isn't even real.
People suffer from food-related illnesses each year. The CDC estimates that out of 48 million cases, 38 million people didn't know what they ate that made them sick.
USA Today food and travel columnist Larry Olmsted is out with a book called Real Food, Fake Food. It exposes the ways Americans are scammed into buying and eating fraudulent food. And Larry joins us now here at the desk. Thanks for being here.
Thanks for having me.
Let's start off with what exactly are you talking about when it comes to fake food? What is that?
It's generally, I say it's when you don't get what you think you're buying, but an example would be if you order, say, lobster ravioli and it doesn't contain any lobster, which has been widely documented.
To stop him right there, not just pertaining the meats or the fish that you buy. This can go for the fast food restaurants. This can go for any of the outside organic food. What is it called? Anything that is pertaining to fast foods, takeouts, or even like they're mentioning now, the fish and the meats, canned ravioli, green beans, corn, like those type of things, they can be fraudulent simply because they are being tampered with. They aren't real. So by us eating fake foods, what are they trying to do rather? What is their mission?
So in your book, you say you're talking about lobster ravioli. You specifically cite the seafood industry. You say it's rampant with fraud. You use the analogy that if every time you pulled into a gas station and you thought you were filling your tank with gasoline, you were actually filling your tank with dirty water, which is pretty disgusting. That's exactly what the seafood industry is like.
Yes, it's very common in the seafood industry what they call species substitution, where you buy one fish and you get a less expensive species. At least if you buy a T-bone steak, it might not be grass-fed or the steak you thought you were buying, but you can tell it's a T-bone steak. When you buy seafood, often you really don't know what fish it is at all, and the substitutes are very undesirable.
But they call it red snapper. It says red snapper. Is it not red snapper? Is that not a species of fish?
Wow.
Red snapper is a very desirable species of fish.
Now
it's delicious. That's why it's popular. It's also commercially fairly
so it's just
uncommon.
Like when people say,
so
"Oh, my
in
favorite fish is
studies
red
where
snapper,"
they
and they
buy
go buy a bag
samples
of red
at
snapper,
retail and
really
at
they're
restaurants
getting
all
one
over
of these.
the country, tested red snapper failed to be red snapper 94% of the time.
Wow.
And those are
And the
the most
substitute,
common
which is
substitutes.
called the most common substitute, tilefish, is so high in mercury it's on the FDA's do not eat list for pregnant women.
Wow.
Tilefish.
I thought it was fascinating
Wow.
in your investigation.
And that even goes as deep. It can go all the way down to milk, all the way down to soda. Like, what's really in those things, and is that really cow milk? What's in butter? Is that really just like a oil? Is that really just a paste? Like you never know what these things actually contain. They have tampered with everything so much to where they have strawberry soda with no strawberries in it, or peach cake with no peaches in it. Like, they have tampered with every flavor. They have learned everything, and they've been messing with it and doing scientific experiments after scientific experiments after scientific experiments to create their own taste, and if not even better than the original. So now we're technically not even getting our nutrients and our proteins and our organic, minerals, because they are creating it and making it taste exactly the same. And this is why we have watermelons with no seeds, grapes with no seeds, oranges with no seeds. And it's like everything is like being minimized to a point where it's just like, let's make more, because it's money, it's profit. The quicker they can get it out, the more money they can get back. And we don't realize how much of an effect this is taking not only on our spiritual self but on our physical self, because people, like they mentioned at the beginning of the video, 84.5 million, I believe. Let me see, don't quote me. 38 million people out of 48 million don't even know how they're getting sick from whatever they ate. So you guys just need to look at the little things that these people are trying to tell you, and then they kind of normalize it. You see, they're laughing about it, they're giggling about it, and they try to compare it to things that we kind of overlook. But no, this is serious. This is what we eat. This is what is now being tampered with, and they are already coming for our vegan food. So it's even hard to be vegan now because they're coming out with these fake plant-based meats or fake plant-based patties and burgers. The stuff that we eat, that we try to connect it with what we used to eat. They're coming for that too, and it's just like nothing is safe anymore. This is why the best thing to do is plant, and they're coming for our seeds now. So it's like, oh my goodness, what the hell? What's the gag? Like they literally want us out. They want us gone, and that's just that. But anyway, stay woke, and always pay attention. Make sure your fruits are having seeds in them. Stay away from fruits with no seeds. Stay away from the processed food, fast food. You definitely need to stay away from that. If anything, stop eating meat, because they're saying for themselves, it's not even real. Anyways, peace, love, and light.